Nigga gonna ask me, am I on a bye week or something? You're clearly not on the schedule, dumbass. Yeah, 0-7 with the fucking Seahawks. Jesus. 0-8 with the Jets. Battle of the Tankers. Yeah, I don't know about things. I think of you in my world. Trucking them over, he under me. Back ends, wipe my sins. They can't win, no new friends, Football fans, they sleep again. We wake them up, the champs is in. Champion, we want back ends. Wipe my sins. Got you. They can't win, no new friends, Football fans, they sleep again. We wake them up, the champs is in.
I'm only streaming this game because of You just added somebody?
No. What you talking about, nigga?
Oh, he did.
So what you talking about, nigga?
Send an invite to Titans user.
Stand and look in the mirror, how could you face that? Mask on, don't even know where my face at. Plenty don't even know where the waist at. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. Need more jewelry, what I tell myself as I'm writing my eulogy. Ask the mirror, how you put up with this foolery? In reply, how you put up with this song and dance, all this buffoonery. Long romance, death, what it do to me? Yamagini dream was a nightmare. He was dancing with the devil for his life, yeah. We all on the dance floor. Girl, come with a dance. Puerto Rican in the breathing heavy. Little am I looking daddy. Couldn't tell him nothing cause we lost them.
You heard about this AAF league?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to watch it right now.
I thought you were playing a game.
Nah, I am playing the game. I'm just in the lobby waiting and I'm just watching the game. But I'll probably, if I don't make the NFL, I'll try to go there. The players that play there have an 81% chance of getting a signed contract.
Just go to the Canada Football League, bro. And that doesn't work, just become an actor. Like The Rock.
That's insane. Kind of jewelry that's from the rain. I just here to remind you, but never mind me, man. I'm here to remind you where you come from. All this peace retreat is lame done. You can never get rid of me.
Yeah.
Who that?
Oh, it's Pan American.
Yeah. Pan? Oh, yeah. You can hear me? Yeah, what's good, bro? Shit, about to play this game real quick in a little bit. How about don't give you another league? You gotta wait till this league starts up tomorrow, but I think all the teams are taken already. Not all the teams are taken, but the teams that aren't taken, teams that you won't want. This league is old, man. It's not old, but we was like in week 6.
Yeah, league with the Rams actually. That's fine.
Man, what do you need the Rams for?
Cause I gotta try out a league with all the teams I want. And then I move to the shitty teams that need rebuilding.
No, you move to the shitty teams first.
Okay.
Come on, what's this man doing, bro? Nigga? Too tired for this shit.
Shut up.
Yo, Pam, how come nobody trying to trade me no picks in this league, bro?
Sounds like I see you now. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, on the back of it. I got a girl, right? She go to battle. I live with birds come out. Sounds like I see you now. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, on the back of it. I got a girl, right? She go to battle.
I don't even feel like playing this game anymore.
I'll play it.
Hell no.
Go play it. Go watch the AAF.
I'm trying to. It's in third right now. Are you talking about the AAF game? Yeah, it's in third. Yeah, it's still 6-6 though. Huh? I said it's still 6-6. This field looks fire to play on.
Not better than Longwood Field.
You're not down. You're not down. You're not down. Man got George Kittle, and he's only at 82 overall.
Yeah, that's only.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL
that's
brings us to the so-called Silicon
yeah,
Valley
nigga went down.
at
He
Levi
regressed.
Stadium in Santa Clara. The
That's his
scene a few
confidence.
moments ago,
Yeah.
here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Just come on. 4-4 now.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Look, I can't move.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And shutting him off, now open field. 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 76 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. The first play from scrimmage. Some of these people haven't even taken their seat.
That's what is commonly known as a fast start. That's what my horse racing friends would say. They caught a flyer out of the gate, and guess what? They're in the lead now.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now they'll run it on the toss. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Now Townsend off the play fake.
Niggas got leads
Caught. Kelsey inside. 23 yards on the play.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Thompson. Off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Here's Thompson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with it and try and get him settled.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now running right through it. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing that.
Going underneath, it's Coleman. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Oh, Craig's party was yesterday. Wow. I was just saying, I might go to that shit.
Now a play fake here on first down. Deep ball for Goodwin. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field. Yeah. And really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, batted free.
Red or pink?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
It's like red or pink. Red DTF and like pink you're looking for love.
This is
shit like that. What is it? It's search for love or not team. So obviously I would have had to come there like I was blood.
A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Should have left it on
3rd down. That's Coleman. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Mahomes takes it himself.
For those vertically challenged quarterbacks, here's a time where they will tell you it's an advantage to be a little bit on the smaller side. Able to duck in behind their offensive line and stick the ball across the imaginary yellow line for a 1st down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
They go play action here.
They want to find me now, breathing like they found me.
They bring him down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. On play action, it's Mahomes. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down.
The fuck is taking this nigga so long?
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
Damn, his fucking helmet came in.
It's gonna be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Come on, man.
Tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Not something you want to see
Don't tell
in
me
week
I'm
16
loading
or
up.
any week, really. We'll be right back.
8 minutes to go. It takes 8 minutes to load up.
It's like night,
Fuck you.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. His throw incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. Third down here.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Mahomes going to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
You got to punt. You got to punt.
So on trots
It's
the
+1
field
in
goal
everything but
unit,
speed and
wow, This
acceleration.
is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt.
It's hard for me to talk when I got money now.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Thompson throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun, Thompson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Well, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
These kickers now.
Now you want to
it's
answer.
like we take them
Nigga,
for
are you
granted.
joining
Kicks
or
like
not?
that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their
Nigga, why
backgrounds,
would you
trace
say
their
DM?
history.
Why would you say
You'll find that they
DMB?
were big-time athletes.
Because I don't want to do
But
it.
their kicking was so prevalent.
So why would you?
And you know who did it.
50-plus yarders.
Why would you put
seem
it
easy for
out?
some
You should
reason.
have waited. I'm in that game right now.
Oh, well. And some people already asked for them, didn't they?
No,
You haven't done any of them?
no, niggas don't be paying attention to
Wow.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
I thought you'd been doing it.
And Thomas has it. And he'll be brought down
They
right at
DM
the
me
30
about them,
here.
I do that.
5 yards on the catch.
So
there,
yeah, did
brings up
anyone DM
2nd
you
down.
about them?
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride. And
I saw you
can pick
editing
up a
niggas'
lot of
players.
yardage
I was you
after the
doing it.
catch. But
I
in this
did it to
situation,
Jaguars
the defense was
because he didn't
effective,
ask me
able
to
to
do
stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And guess what he's doing?
I've been doing my own.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Cameron Meredith.
I just didn't want nobody claiming they didn't get them, and they already did.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, you'd be trying to.
Now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
What the fuck?
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
Who do you have?
And hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if the offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now Thompson. Escaping the pressure, and he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
Thompson operating from the gun. Throwing left side, it's complete. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw is Thompson. To throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This quarterback now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Thompson now from the gun, he'll throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Green 39. Green 39.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Fuck up out of here. That's how I make a living.
Off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Another miss.
Shove.
Big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will
I already know this guy's good.
Touchdown, LA.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys
the
are
Browns
picking
of
it
all
off. They're not
teams.
saying that. What word are they using? It's Oscar. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
Well,
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
I don't know. Q it just
this
depends
will
on
not be returnable.
Damn, this nigga can't lob.
Touchback.
I had the same problem last game. I don't understand that.
The partner just looking at some of the struggles
They throwing a lot of passes and they be inaccurate as hell.
As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
He caught it over his head?
And down he goes, but he
I'm
takes
dead.
it up to the 40. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the second quarter.
And he'll get this up past the 45
That's
to the 47.
crazy.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's Mahomes to throw. Steps away to his left.
He didn't even try to catch it. Like, what the fuck?
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A minute 59 to go in the first half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go now.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's
He
taken
had one of
down.
the top offenses
I think this is where we
too.
see how the game has moved along a little bit. Free safety, no blitz, but reads the play, has no responsibility in coverage, and takes a gamble and goes and gets the quarterback.
Well, is that a spot, though, where when he's coming, the quarterback needs to be able to find somebody or not necessarily?
Has to, because with that amount of time coming from the free safety position, someone should
Yeah,
break
this
open.
game is incredibly
Now the
stupid.
Rams are going to halt things
Fuck
as they
you.
want a timeout. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Wow. You got 2 yards on a QB spy. Are you dead ass?
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You
Those
can't be
passes out
serious.
that far wide always make
Why
you
does
hold your
every-
breath a little
Yo,
bit.
oh
Felt
my
like it was in the
God.
air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance.
I hate people that pick up these nasty ass free
So
agents
he
just
gets a
because of their
shot at
stupid
atoning
fucking
for the
speed. This shit
earlier
is
miss here in
annoying.
the first half and able to knock it through.
I see Blacknall on every fucking.
Because
Damn.
how many games have we done where
receiver
kickers
can't,
missed one
man.
early and never got
Yes.
a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
And nice
It goes
work
on the ground, you
return
tackle.
as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Now Thompson throwing on first down. He's going to fire one deep middle. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, L.A. Travis Kelce, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football
That's crazy.
game.
We scored at the same time.
Zerline good with a PAT. And we've got a
Literally
tie
at the
game
same
here in a
time.
back
And then
first half.
your announcer was like, his fifth
So a tie ball
his
game
5th
here
touchdown
as
of
the
the
kick's
year.
away.
And then mine was like, Travis Kelce's 4th touchdown of the year.
And this will be a touchback as that
Travis
sails
Kelce.
over the end line.
Yeah, I got
The
Travis Kelce.
49er offense
How the
now
fuck?
making their way
Jared
out
Goff.
onto the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
Yikes.
I never met an offensive
Travis
coach that
Kelce
didn't want to drive to end with a
first
kick.
for Jared
Most of them
Goff.
wanted to end with
Clippers
a PAT,
beat Celtics
right?
in
In this
28-point
case, a field goal,
comeback.
they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy
God
with that.
damn it, I'm tired of seeing this
Haven't met a
nigga.
fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick.
Fucking Blacknall.
Other than the extra point. That's
Black
it.
balls.
Now here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Gets it to Meredith complete.
Barry! He caught that?
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Let's believe it.
They go play action. Now Mahomes eluding the pressure right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Bullshit.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Coleman. Room to run inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On first down, Mahomes dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
He's out of field goal range.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught by Meredith right side. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Gold is able to put it through. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Gold now out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back.
I didn't even know I did a pass. Holy shit.
They're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Here's Thompson on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Let's go! Green 39!
Throwing on first down, Thompson.
Dot. Oh, my God.
Receiver complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go now. Green 39!
Yeah, Chubb. That first, baby.
On 1st and 10, Thompson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. As his guys are in for 6. And the Rams are in for 6. So a one-handed grab in the end zone.
I don't think you regret trading,
much more
dude.
rewarding than that for a guy catcher.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone.
That was the pitch the dude gave me. He was like, yo, Brady, he said, bring Sammy back to the Bills.
On the return, he won't even get this thing back to the 10-yard line.
I said, bring Tre'Davious White here.
49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of this?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it a second down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he finds his target.
Drop
it's
that
Marquise
pitch.
Goodwin. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius.
Yo, get to him, man. Damn.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed.
Wow.
Ball had to be getting rid of.
He really
Otherwise,
ran
he was
back
gonna
to
get
him.
sacked.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. They give him 12 yards and a first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Wow.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Juking.
And it'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Completes this one to Meredith. And this time he's able to take
you guys
it down
are getting
to the
to the QB. You just gotta
what a
like sack
methodical
him,
drive.
man.
This is
I don't
turning
know
out
what
to be
else
that
tell
time
you
9 yards, and the sticks
like,
move
you guys
again.
are there, but just finish the job. There's no point in getting there and then letting him throw it. And it's just gonna get a first
So
down.
from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
What are you talking about?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And
Like,
take
bro,
it
like
inside
we're getting
the
to
40
Pat
to the
Mahomes, we're in his face, and
39-yard
just letting
line.
him throw it.
The corner, Perry Nickerson, had to tackle.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is intercepted.
Yo, come on, man.
Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. The Niners on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
He's got 9 points on field goals now. He's made 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these threes into 6s.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up on the board. But the offense...
Come on, Tyreek, bro. This nigga has no catching traffic.
And the Rams getting set to go now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
Fucking
and just think
God.
of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Space to maneuver at the 40. Still going. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39.
And that's why defense coordinators always preach 11 guys to the ball. Because sometimes you have a missed tackle, but if you have a swarm of guys around, less room for them to roam even after the first missed tackle. In this case, tackle was missed, plenty of open field to get after that.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. Spinning away. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams add on to their lead. And his kick is right through. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now he'll let it go deep right. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there for the Niners. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10.
Green 90. Green 90. Slow.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
My high school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. So he got free at 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45. Left. Slow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough.
Dude, call me while I'm doing adjustments.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess
you gotta rush 3, Mr. Commissioner. Suck my dick.
That field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there. Hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney!
Thompson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. So they took a shot. First down, but couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Thompson. Going to throw again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. There defensively to break that one up, Ken Crawley.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past.
Come on!
Get your head around. Locate the football.
What kind of,
so
talking about user spin? What kind of spin is that?
That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big conversion there for the Rams on 3rd down. And even 40 yards.
I don't know why it's Williams. I gotta fix
So
that.
now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Now let's go! Green 39!
Yep, I missed the PAT. Fuck!
Thompson now, throwing on 1st down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Fuck,
Picked
man.
up by Ken Crawley.
13-14.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. This game is being defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime
right.
we have a
That's right.
defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Green 90! Green 90!
They'll try and run it in with Coleman.
Let's go.
And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position.
Why did you try to one-hand it, you dumbass?
A little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much, right?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed
what a
to do.
fucking idiot.
Good field position.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is going to be 49er football. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Where did you get that genius idea to fucking one-hand?
Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Wow, right as the quarter ends, he scores. I'm done.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good
Stop
game.
letting people put their superstar chasing a fucking free agency
Bring up a
dumbass.
second and just about a few inches here.
Shit is so fucking annoying. With 1 second left? Are you fucking...
They will run again with Coleman. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think
God, man, scores at the end of the fucking half, and he gets the ball.
Pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground.
Dude, not even fucking good, man.
Gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Mahomes now to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he gets inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Travis Kelce thinks he's fucking Odell Beckham.
Tackle him inbounds.
Fucking wrong with him.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Right? That makes sense, right?
Green 90. Green 90.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning.
Hey,
why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive, a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Here's Thompson, carrying it out deep for Woods. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Woods, the intended receiver. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
That's a hit stick and a fumble.
In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Michael Thomas, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
Thank you.
They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Gold now out to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
That makes sense.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now Thompson throwing again on 2nd and 10. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense,
Well.
find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Flushed out right. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially at 2nd interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Thompson throwing again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern.
That shit is so corny!
It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to
Should
the
be
guy
a pick
throwing
fucking 6, and man is, oh my god. He's strafing and keeping up with, yo, that shit is so gay.
So now they have to contend.
It doesn't make any sense. No one strafes that fucking fast.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Over the middle to Kittle. Complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Shit had 2 touchdowns just because of that.
Mahomes now on first down. Dancing to his left. Looking long for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for the Niners. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Lucky 56. Gone, 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 gone. Gone, 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 gone.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the 49ers, a win will come too late to save a losing season, but they do move to 6-9 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they'll be guaranteed a finish of no better than 500 as they drop to 7-8. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
I should have done a rat catch.